and thank you for considering our undergraduate courses on science, mathematics, and computer science with education in Maynooth University. I am Dr. Zerrin Doğan Çakıcık, and I am the course leader of these programs. Here we will present some general information about our courses, together with some short videos and audio records from our academic staff and graduates. Enjoy the presentation. Hope to see you face to face soon. The Education Department in Maynooth University offers various course options to be trained as a post-primary teacher. The first three options are all bachelor degrees that last for 4 years, but to be qualified as a teacher, you have to earn your professional Master of Education degree at the end of the 5th year. This presentation is about the undergraduate degrees of Science, Mathematics, and Computer Science with education. But I have to mention that several science graduates enter PME after spending 4 years in their bachelor's degree. In this case, PME takes 2 years to complete for them. But for our BSc students, they just spent 1 year in PME since they already take 60 credits of education modules throughout the 4 years. When we examine the course structure of BSc Science with Education program, the first year students take 60 credits from Science and Mathematics departments. They also take non-credit education tutorials. In these tutorials, the aim is an introduction to education. They participate lectures and workshops by different education professors in the department and also actively work in groups and make short presentations. In the second year, they chose their 2 teaching subjects and take 40 credits from Science department. And they also take 20 credits of education. The structure is the same for year 3 and year 4. However, as they progress in the program, they become more active in education modules by group work, lesson design, and implementation. At the end of fourth year, they earn their Bachelor of Science with Education degree. To be qualified as a teacher, they continue the 5th year in PME, where they spend their 3 days at placement schools and 2 days in attending lectures, designing projects, and preparing group theses in the college.
The maths education course structure is very similar to the science education course structure. So in year 1, rather than doing biology, chemistry, physics and maths, what you will do instead is you'll do maths, physics, computer science, and you'll also do experimental physics. In first year as well, you also will take part in an education tutorial, and they regularly happen about once every 2 weeks or so. And the purpose of this tutorial is just to get to know your classmates, get to know your course leader, and you get to do different kind of activities, team building. You might even get a chance to do a short presentation, teach the class something. So it's just so you can kind of dip your foot in what it is about education that you'll be doing throughout the rest of the years. The structure for year 2, 3 and 4 are very similar. So you have 20 credits in education, and then you'll have 2 by 20 credits in maths and maths physics, or maths and computer science. Now I must make the distinction here that if you come in under maths education, you do get the choice at the end of first year whether you want to do maths physics, which would get you to be an applied maths teacher, or if you want to do computer science. So you have a little bit of choice there, which is really good. So as I said, you will either do education and maths physics, or education, maths and computer science. And as you can see on the slide there, the weights of the credits for each are the same. So in education, you'll be doing different things, like you'll be doing maths methodologies, you'll be learning about how to assess your students, you'll have different lecturers in from different areas. So the Sustainable Energy Authority of Ireland have come in to do a workshop. There's lots of different things you'll be able to do there. So that's year 2, 3 and 4. And then after that, you will graduate with your BSc, your Bachelor of Maths with Education Level 8 degree. And then if you want to teach in Ireland, you do need to go on to do year 5, which is called the PME 2. And in that case, you basically do a lot of education here. Okay, so you won't be doing maths lectures. You'll be doing maths methodologies, all right, as part of the education department, but you'll be mostly doing teaching placement and different modules related to education. And once you finish year 5, you graduate with a professional Master of Education and you are qualified to teach in Irish second level schools.
If you want to be a computer science teacher, Maynooth University is the place to study. Here at Maynooth, we do a 4+1 degree, which is 4 years at level 8, plus 1 year for your professional Master of Education. On the computer science stream, you become a computer science and mathematics teacher. On this stream, you study education, maths and computer science up to degree level at level 8. In education, you will do philosophy of education, psychology, sociology, curriculum studies, some technology. You will do history of education. You will also do computer science methodology courses. Why is Maynooth the place to study computer science? We have a really active and vibrant computer science department here, and we run our own Coder Dojo club. We have computer support centre. We also have really good collaborations with local schools, and it is in those local schools that you'll be honing your skills around teaching mathematics and computer science. Computer science, as you know, is a Leaving Cert subject now and is in most schools, or is in a lot of schools, and certainly those schools are looking for registered computer science teachers, which is what you will be at the end of this course. You'll be registered to teach mathematics and computer science.
The school placement is an important component of this course. Starting from year 2, student teachers go to different placement schools, make observations, take various teaching roles, and gain the identity of being a teacher. The different teaching roles can vary as being assessors, co-teachers, content developers, assistant teachers, or lab assistants. As they progress, they take more teaching responsibilities. Starting from year 3, they have to teach the number of hours specified on the table. In year 4, they spend all 2 weeks at the beginning of September. Year 4 students always like the block teaching experience where they feel more belongingness to the schools they teach. Student teachers have frequent visits by their tutors throughout the year and discuss their progress with them.
So once you finish your 5 years with us at Maynooth, either through science education, maths education or computer science education, you qualify with a professional Master of Education. So you have come out with a master's degree. So what does that actually mean? So it means that you're qualified to register as a newly qualified teacher on graduation. So you are able to teach at second level in Ireland after year 5. What's really great about this is if you come in under MH212, you're guaranteed a place on that Masters in year 5, which can often be referred to as PME 2. So you don't have to reapply or anything like that. That place is yours once you come in and start MH212 in first year. So that's a real benefit of this course. So what can you do then? Well, the most obvious path is to progress into teaching, and we have many students around the country, around the world, teaching science and maths at various levels to different kinds of students. You can also go on and progress into further studies. So we have had students who've done PhDs in maths, in education. We have people doing masters in science. We've got lots of different areas that you can go into. So you do come out with your science degree as well as your education. So it really is the best of both worlds there. If it is a case that you're interested in looking at more to do with what you could do afterwards, do have a look at some of the videos that we have prepared of our graduates talking about the different things that they have done after they completed the science education, maths education course.
After completing 15 credits of each science discipline at the end of year 1, students should decide on their teaching subjects. For science students, we include all the possible combinations of 2 teaching subjects on the figure. These students will be eligible to teach junior cycle science and their 2 teaching subjects at senior cycle level. For computer science with education students, they will be eligible to teach junior cycle maths and maths and computer science at senior cycle level. For mathematics with education students, they will be eligible to teach junior cycle mathematics and applied maths at senior cycle level. This course offers great flexibility to exit at regular intervals, considering the high number of science credits that students are taking. Although most students prefer to stay and we accept several transfer applications, a small number of students may feel teaching is not their pathway after having some teaching experience at schools. They are able to exit both at the end of first and second year without any penalty. After the fourth year, students can exit with their bachelor degree, and these students are able to come back and continue with PME within 2 years after their exit.
Now I want to talk to you about your postgraduate options after you complete your BSc Ed. Of course, here at Maynooth University, we want you to go straight into teaching, and we would love if that did happen. However, sometimes people decide they want to do further studies, and our degree is set up in such a way that this is possible. We have had graduates who have done master's degrees in mathematics, in areas of biology, and in some areas of chemistry. We have had people who have gone straight on to do PhDs and some who have gone to teach for a while and come back to do some PhD study with us. We've also had graduates who have gone into other fields of work with financial institutions and so on. Pictured here is Hazel. We're very proud of this graduate. She's a BSc Maths Ed graduate who went straight on to do her PhD and is in her final year of studies now. Hazel won many awards for her PhD research and to support her PhD research.